Without hesitating, the kid jumped forward, steadying her body. He grabbed her by the hips to prevent her from slipping down and carefully lowered her to sit on the pedestal.
Oops, thank you.
Watch your step, okay?
Okay. I know. Why don't you join me, kiddo?
You mean...
Come on, please. Let's both try it.
Double teaming that ass!
Oh yeah!
I'll get the left cheek, you get the right. You're gonna cover a picture of yourself. I knocked you here. Oh god, just carving people's faces into that ass. Oh. That's like I've caught your talking pad over here. Okay, who's one of my screwdrivers?
Well, okay. Thanks.
Energized by Coco's enthusiasm, the kid took the screwdriver and mounted the pedestal to join her. Be careful not to fall yourself, kid.
I'll be alright.
Don't slip, Coco. Why don't you let me hold you up?
Huh? I wonder if that's the...
She'll be alright.
I was about
We
to
don't need
stretch.
pedophiles over here.
I was about to stretch my hands
Fine.
toward her, but the
You
kid
hear me?
stopped.
Fine! Don't worry, I got her.
The kid took a hold of Coco's empty hand. While embracing the statue in a hug, Coco and the kid steadied each other. And using their free hands, they both began carving shapes.
So cute.
The statue stood there in silence without complaint, pointing its finger to the south. A while later, what was left in the stone was the carved images of 6 people and 2 animals.
That took him that long?
It was evidence of our existence here.
On that ass. Oh my god.
That afternoon, after a light lunch, I looked around but couldn't find you anywhere.
Wait, 0 p.m.? What the hell
Yeah.
is 0 p.m.?
That's 12:30.
Why is it 0 p.m.?
Because it went to PM? Or maybe, I don't know.
Should it be
Time's
12 p.m.?
fucked. Time is fucked. They're underwater. There isn't no sun.
Okay.
Looking for you. She ate lunch. And then went to the security office in Zwiegstock.
She said something about doing some research.
Research? I wonder what that could be.
She didn't say exactly. If you really want to know, why don't you go ask her yourself, punk?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What about Sora? Where'd she go?
She's still in the control room. I spoke to her through the terminal intercom, but she seemed really busy.
As usual, Sugumi was nowhere to be seen, but the sandwich I left at the kiosk was gone.
PP stole it.
Come to think of it, neither you, Sora, nor Sugumi had said a word to me all morning. Something's up, I can tell. At any rate, I figured I would go search for them. But I didn't know where I should go. Ooh. I think it's gonna be like earlier, where we go everywhere
on.
eventually. We're just deciding.
I know, but where did they say they went? Sora's in the control room. Let's not go there, please.
I think we should go to the control room.
That
Fuck
sounds like
you.
an idea. Okay, who's in the infirmary?
You is in the security office. And then...
Let's go to the security office. I vote security office.
the infirmary is maybe where Sugumi is.
I'm going to security office.
I mean...
That's one vote for security office.
Well,
I'm voting control room.
I vote not control room.
so you're going to security office?
Yes.
Okay. Climbing the stairs, I headed toward the security office on the second floor. And as usual, the room smelled faintly of smoke.
Oh, hi there, Taxi.
Noticing me enter, you turned toward me from the console. Say, you haven't been smoking, have you? I only said it in jest, but you looked slightly offended.
No way. How could you ask? You know the rules. No smoking until you're legal. You can joke if you want, but I can't believe you'd say that. I mean, just take a look at my fresh, silky skin. So let me take off my shirt a little bit. My pants next. This is not to give a lady.
You're showing me too much, you. I don't need to see all of it.
I'm just proud of it. This is the kind of beauty that's impossible for a smoker like you. Ha!
I don't smoke. You spoke smugly, mocking me. Hey, I don't smoke.
Oh, really?
Ellipses. Anyway, let's stop all this stupid talk about smoking. I just wanted to ask you something. The kid said you were doing some research.
What? Kid said that.
You gave me a slightly surprised look.
So tell me, Takashi. What did the kid say?
I don't remember exactly, but he just mentioned you were researching something, so I thought I'd ask you myself.
Ellipses? Well, in that case, guess I'll let you in on it.
Turning back... Why does it keep saying turning instead of turning? Turning back to the console, you began to type.
It's a terrible. You may not remember this, Takashi, but I have been researching stuff about maybe you for a while now.
She spoke with her eyes glued to the monitor.
And there's this thing about my father.
Huh? Or have I told you about him yet? Must have been the first day I came to this place. When you startled me by suddenly starting up the dolphin carousel. I'd heard about him then. So, have you found something?
Oh, yeah.
You shook her head slowly. Eyeing the monitor, she hit some more keys and entered a code.
1111. Where do you find the password?
Password?
Just had the password. I can access all the data inside the mail. Normally, all the data inside the mail. Security system has security protection. And of course, the personal data on the staff as well. And so I'm hunting for the key to unlock the protection. Emergency override.
Oh, so that's what you've been up to.
Yeah. But I give up.
You stopped typing. Taking her eyes off the console, she looked at me. Hey, by the way, if you disconnect Lime's security connection, what will happen to Sora?
Sora.
Well, since Sora is an AI program inside the Lime system, won't she be affected?
Yes. Naturally, if the production is removed. Sorbitly exposed. Naked.
Oh, we get to see a naked Sora.
Oh.
Naked?
Takashi? Did you just think I sounded cakey?
Yes. Me?
When I say naked, I always saw his image to be nude. Oh, that's lame. What the heck?
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Yeah, sure. You seem pretty suspect to me. I don't really care, but...
Ellipses.
Hey, I wouldn't mind. Sora become nude. All her thoughts, memories, and various data will be accessible.
That's an invasion of privacy.
I actually invaded privacy. Not exactly, really. I don't want to go around blabbing secrets. And to tell you the truth, I'm not interested. So don't worry. I'm just about going through... I have no intention of going through Sora's personal data. Okay?
Well, okay.
Okay then.
After that, I fell silent. I was searching for something to say. You was looking down. So, if you discover something about your father, then what? When I asked, you furrowed her brow slightly.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. But I know what has to be done. I know all too well. Once I break a security code, I know everything I need to know. Anyway, I'm trying to access the NIS system core from this console. Whether it's possible to gain access or not, I can't say. But I know the data is there. Yep, I'm certain the data is there.
Ellipses.
Well, at least that's a start.
You suddenly became more upbeat.
Figuring security pressure is going to be a real pain. This stubborn code. Looks like you can wait inside. Soon to go there. that to get inside are the same. Same as not knowing a thing.
You said this and then gave a big shrug. Yeah, but I still think it's loads better than knowing nothing at all.
Well, maybe you're right.
You gave me a smile. Then she popped her neck and rotated her stiff shoulders.
Well then. Back to work.
Alright, you good luck. There's still time.
Okay.
Turning her back to me, you began to peck at the keyboard.
But still, you know.
Without stopping her hands, she muttered quietly.
Well, you should tell me all about Father's silence. So I know there's a clue to be found. Decoding something's not as inorganic. Then decoding something is inorganic as a computer program is possible because you can program it some habits.
For a long time, you stared at the monitor. She didn't look my way, so I couldn't read her expression anymore. But I could tell by her shaky voice. She was probably crying. Without saying a word, I slipped out of the security office.
What?
It was time for dinner.
Ta-da!
Oh, so we only get to go to one?
Yeah, bro.
I made enough sandwiches for everyone and passed them out. Everyone moved with them to the rest area. We gathered on the circular stage in the center of the room and began eating. At the wave of Sora's hand, a gentle rain started pouring from the ceiling sprinklers onto the flower beds. There was even a small rainbow.
Rainbow.
Smiling, Sora stared at the fresh flowers and the sparkling rainbow. I wondered how long I could watch the little peaceful world she had created. How long could I keep looking at her smiling face? Thinking about it made me feel lonely. Then again, there were others here too, one of them opening her mouth so wide it didn't seem it would open any more. Now she looked right happy.
Yeah! Fucking shit!
And had flipped off the wrapping paper.
I want another sandwich! Please! Can you just kind of make me another one? Bring it here. Pretty please.
She called out to me in a voice that seemed just a little too sweet. It seemed to me that she had been crying earlier, but it must have been my imagination. All right, you're such a slave driver.
What was that? Did you say something?
Nothing at all, milady.
Just as long as you realize who's in charge. Oh ho 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 ho!
Reluctantly, I trudged back into the kitchen. I can't believe that girl. It wasn't like they were hard to make. We had plenty of provisions. Still, I was irritated somehow. As I waited for the cold oil to heat up again, I anxiously fidgeted as I waited. The wire basket struck the frying pan with a clang. I'll just get this done as soon as I can.
Hey.
A customer had shown up without warning.
I'll just ask for another one, and that's okay.
Jeez!
What, Takashi? I got you had a bad time.
Tsugumi looked annoyed. Tsugumi?
Don't want to make one?
Huh? No, it's just... Don't worry about it, it's okay. Alright, settle down. I'd allowed myself to get worked up. Trying to shake off my frustration, I replied. You just want one?
Yeah, thanks. Oh yeah, one more thing.
Tsugumi said this as she turned around.
What about you, Coco? I'm not sure.
Coco peeked out from behind Tsugumi.
What do you want? Maybe I'll just eat just a little something. Well, how about some bread? Okay, sounds good. Ah! Everyone, I like some bread, please.
Okay, gotcha.
Thanks. Ah! By the way, Takashi, I upset a little bit earlier. Are you feeling okay? Or is it...
Nah, it's not like that. It just takes a while for the oil to get warmed up, so I was irritated, is all.
Oh. That's...
She flashed me a smile.
Okay, don't worry, just take your time. I'll be waiting.
Tsugumi grabbed onto Coco's hand and started walking slowly away. She was smiling so gently. She had surprised me when she started talking to me all of a sudden. The Shigumi right then seemed like she would have never talked about dying, even by accident. I wondered if she had resolved her feelings.
It's your twin.
If that was the case, then it seemed like talking with her had been the right thing to do. I had chased after her constantly, been hit by her, been put down by her, but the Shigumi before me was unmistakably one of us.
And guess what? You wanna know what? I had a dream last night.
Tsugumi was listening to Coco intently.
I had a dream. I was riding a whale,
Coco seemed to be truly enjoying herself.
and Kid was riding on me. The whale was like totally bouncing all over the place. I just kept hopping and jumping. We were in outer space going to the place called Planet Squid. We were flying all around. And guess what? I met someone from Planet Cooey Cooey. Oh, really? I like talking to myself. So you met someone from the planet's Cooey Cooey, eh? Yep. Kiddo and me, we both met him. That's so. That's great, Coco.
Tsugumi listened to Coco's nonsense with a smile on her face. I watched their interaction quietly. I tried to sense what they were feeling.